And we are live one more time. It's a Saturday. Hope everybody's doing well. Nope, I can't see any comments here. Tim Shea, are you here? You were always early. I think you posted a comment last night. It looks like that's funny. So anyway, we're Saturday live stream. I didn't do my intro because it's too long, and I'm going to change up the strategy a little bit. And probably unnecessary, especially for a live stream. Tim's back. Tim is back in the building. Good to see you, Tim. Hope all is well with you. I know we're going to go over some StableFund stuff today, and Optimus and some other items I want to talk about. We're going to get into the touchy-feely stuff of feelings and emotions because people are crazy right now. But the market is looking good. I mean, I just popped this up here, and Bitcoin's up, 8.5% on the week. Ethereum's doing very well, even though I don't really hold any. Dogecoin is up. Why? Because Elon Musk took over Twitter. So apparently, that for some reason that means that Dogecoin is relevant again. I don't get it, but some people do. Stephen M., how are you doing? I appreciate you showing up. Another Saturday is coming and going. I hope everybody's good. The weather here in Idaho is absolutely beautiful right now. It is a little chilly, but winter's on the way. Got to close everything down, get all the leaves raked up. What are we going to do today? Market has been doing well. Yeah, I was just mentioning that market has been doing well. I don't get the Dogecoin. Anybody have Dogecoin? I've never purchased it. I can't imagine why I would. Not saying you can't make money with it, right? Obviously it's up, 50% in 24 hours. It's doing extremely well, thanks to Elon Musk. That's the only reason that this could be up, is Elon, right? Otherwise Dogecoin is useless. It doesn't do anything other than you can pay stuff with it. That's about it. Anti-Rock, good afternoon. I hope things are going well for you out there. Thanks for showing up. Hey, Anti-Rock. Hey, what's going on in here? Michael Higgins. What's going on in here? Well, we're going to talk about a couple of DeFi projects. I don't even know if you could call it DeFi. I guess anything with some sort of a financial aspect to it in crypto is technically DeFi, right? Decentralized finance. Good, bad, or indifferent, doesn't really matter. Michael Higgins, hope you're doing well. Thanks for showing up. Had it just in case. So you had a moon bag of Doge. Do you still have it? I mean, if you do, then took profits earlier. Okay, excellent. Well, I mean, as long as you're making money, I guess that's cool. I just don't get. I guess you can put money in anything, and it can go up. Elon is good for something. I like Elon. A lot of people hate Elon Musk. I like Elon. He's a fascinating guy. No, he's not for everybody. But the way he just walked into Twitter and basically grabbed the CEO by the ear and dragged him out of the building was awesome. I love that. I didn't drag him out, obviously, but security apparently had to escort one of the higher ups out as he got fired. So always a good chuckle for me. Those people have too much power, unfortunately, in our world. Like Twitter, it's a very, very big platform used all over the world to spread information. And whether that's good information, bad information, unfortunately, you've got fact checkers and people there who like to determine which information is going to get put out there and which is bad. So, I'm a free speech advocate. I don't care. I don't think there's any. To me, this is just my personal opinion. I don't believe that hate speech is a thing. I think that hate speech is just speech that you don't like. And maybe it's mean, and maybe it's not, politically correct or anything, but it doesn't mean somebody should be shut down because they said something you don't like. Now, of course, the violence and calling for violence and things like that obviously is illegal already. So we don't have to qualify those things. Quality Crypto. Hey, Sean and everyone. I appreciate you showing up from over in the UK. I wonder what the weather's like over there. It was nice and sunny and probably 50 degrees today here in Idaho. So enjoying it. Equality. First crypto Doge. Okay, you got in Doge. I mean, Doge has been around a long time. I mean, it has been around a while. It went dormant for a good bit of time before it came back, with a vengeance once Elon started talking about it. So, do you still have any? Are you profitable in that? Amir, things are coming out about the StableFund scam. Well, I haven't, I kind of got off of, let me see. Let me look at my Telegram here. Yeah, so I mean, as far as I know, unless something's changed in the last 24 hours, that people should be getting refunds and or the chance to move over to V2, right? That's basically that is what's still hanging out there. We don't know what's going to happen. I have not received a refund. I selected for a refund. I opted not to just roll into V2, and if V2 gets up and moving, I may very well, throw some money at that just for fun. You guys do whatever it is you guys need to do, and these are the things we're going to talk about today. Is whether it was a scam, I don't know. I mean, I have no idea. A Ponzi, I don't know. Did they really have bots, and they maybe they just weren't that profitable? Maybe that's where things started to go bad. Maybe it was really just a glitch for Matic, and people freak out and started the bank run on it, and they had to shut her down. I don't know. These things I cannot tell you. We can only speculate. We tend to call everything in the crypto world that doesn't work out as scam, and I hesitate to do that. Unless I really know it's really a scam, and it was a scam the entire time, and it was the intention of the team to take your money. That's we can't call it right now just yet. So that's what we're waiting on StableFund. What are you guys going to do? If you guys were in it, are you rolling over to V2? Now they did say that there's a chance if there's still money left over, right? We're assuming there's still money and they haven't already parked it in a bank in Zurich. But if you either get a refund, you get to go to V2 or you roll it over. And they did say that if you roll over into V2, there's a chance if there's money left over that maybe some of your rewards that you didn't get if you took the refund would be rolled over to V2 also. So there is that chance, and maybe they're just throwing it out there, just to calm people down and give them more time to figure out what the heck they're going to do next. You select refund, haven't got it either. Yeah, the screen said within 2 weeks, and I think originally they said Sunday, so tomorrow would be starting refunds or something like that. I'm going to give it a couple of weeks, and then what am I going to do? Nothing. I'm not going to do anything after that. I guess we just don't. I guess I won't get it. I don't plan on hiring an attorney. I don't think I'm going to go file a complaint with the FBI. Those things can be dealt with, and they will be. And I guarantee, listen, I guarantee that the people who had millions of dollars in there, I guarantee they got their money because those are the people that can bring the serious legal heat, right? If I got millions of dollars and you're the dev, you're going to do everything you can to make sure that I get my money. Then all of the little people, get left behind. That's kind of the way the world works. Unfortunately, those that have money, have the power. They can get things done much, much faster than the rest of us can. So, yep, Tim, I selected refund also, and we'll see what happens with it. I'm just going to wait till everything calms down. Everybody's still freaking out over there in the Telegram group, so it's kind of hard to read. And that's kind of what we're going to talk about a little bit today is the emotions behind this, because I think, whether you like DeFi or not, I'm going to call it right now that there isn't anything in DeFi that's going to last forever, right? And why are they going to crash for whatever reason? Does it really matter whether it's a technical glitch, it's a rug pull? Sure, if there's criminal intent involved, then something needs to be done about it. But I assume, unless I know, that they're all going to end at some point, and it's just a matter of making your money on it, and then getting out, I guess. And I didn't qualify that, of course, with StableFund. I was just doing it as a fun thing to do, especially, for video content. But that's really what it's about. So let's not talk about StableFund right now. I want to keep it positive. We can all hate on StableFund and for whatever, but at the end of the day, it's our own faults for putting money into anything. And you can't really cry about it at the end of the day. It's nothing's guaranteed, right? Nobody told you to do it. Nobody promised you anything. And unfortunately, a lot of us out there don't actually do any research. And we start to hear the people that are crying the loudest are the people who put money in that they couldn't afford to lose. And that's the sad thing, is that after all the warnings, everybody in crypto is warning you, don't put money in that you can't afford to lose. And a lot of people ignore that, and they put, their rent money in it. Depending on the percent of what gets carried over, if any, I think I'll think about V2 for now. I'm getting my refund, lost V2 confidence even more with their zero comms. Yeah, they've really quieted down. I don't know. Let's see, read the pin message. It's pretty much Hells is just reaching out. Let's see. Make sure your Michael is nonstop. Okay, it's just they're just trying to calm people down because everybody's freaking out, and I don't know why they're freaking out yet, because the refunds aren't even supposed to have started. So we don't know what's going to happen. But by this time next week, we'll talk about it on my live stream. We will, we'll see what went down. I wonder if they'll let users join V2 at a later point. They did say, yeah, they want a smaller group. And again, we're going to assume that the V2 is going through and some people are getting the refunds and all that. They did say they're going to have a smaller group because they started apparently with a very small group, but I don't know how they're going to vet those people, because unfortunately, everybody's a diamond-handed investor, in the beginning when everything's going well, right? And everybody has a great attitude. But unfortunately, most people in crypto right now, and especially in the DeFi space, are complete immature investors who have no idea what they're doing and have no business investing in crypto. Right, because at the very first sign of trouble, they panic, they freak out, as if these things are run by robots. So, if I let's give you an example. Let's say I loaned my brother $100,000 to start a restaurant, right? And we know that restaurants are a very difficult business to run, but hopefully there's profit in the future, and I'm going to make money, and he's going to make money, and everything's going to be fine. But in 3 years' time, as would be typical, he has to close his restaurant because it just isn't making any money. So was it a scam, or were mistakes made? Right. And that's usually, I think, sure, there's a lot of crypto out there that are designed to be scams from the very beginning. That's what they were there for, to steal your money. But there's also that group that makes mistakes, and investors are not very patient, right? Patience is key, as Heartless Mining Reviews and Gaming. Patience is key. Yep, patience is key in almost everything in life. But back to the to the outside world business, brick and mortar business, they fail all the time, because mistakes are made, and that's just the way it is. And a lot of crypto, mistakes can be made, and investors are absolutely rabid. That's not a word. What an idiot. That's not a word. They're putting money in they can't afford to lose. This is what I'm trying to say. And so the first sign of trouble, they're freaking out, they're panicking, they're selling everything, they're spreading FUD all over the internet, and obviously making that situation worse when it could have just been a simple mistake, because they're humans. They're going to make mistakes. You have to assume that going into any of these projects, right? We're talking about Optimus paying 1% passive income, right? Now, this is much easier to do, but there could be a mistake in the future. If maybe a month from now, there's a glitch in the contract, or a whale comes in and just destroys it, right? That can happen, right? Whales ruin everything. Trust me. As an investor, as an intelligent investor, you should go into it knowing that mistakes can happen. Thankfully, I was new and hadn't put a serious amount in. It's dropping more. Yeah, I started with a small amount, pretty small amount, and when I bought in, Matic was really low also, so I kind of dodged it there. It would have been nice to pull out some profits, but that's the way it goes. It's crypto. I'm not going to cry about it, or if I do, I'm not going to do it on live stream. Okay, I'm going to do it privately. Hey, Waddy, thanks for showing up, Waddy. I appreciate it, man. How you doing, buddy? Waddy is another great YouTube content creator. Go over, if you're not familiar with his channel, go and give him a subscribe and check his stuff out. Bo Jiden, nice. Sell everything, just panic. Yep, that is the word in crypto. Even if it's a much bigger, this is what kills me, right? And I'm going to use the example of terrarium. Now I'm a terrarium holder, and I have been since basically the beginning, and I've bought and sold a little bit. So terrarium had one, and I'm going to call it a fairly minor mistake in the beginning, and they just got crucified. And the team is doxxed. Everybody knows who they are. They know where they're at. Damn it. Sorry. A little dry throat. And they roast them because they made a mistake. Now, the severity of the mistake can be argued. Was it a fake Binance listing? Did they do that intentionally just to try to pump the price? Even though they're smart guys and they know that it's going to hurt them in the long run. Right? Even if they got a small bump in price and they said, "Hey, we're going to list on Binance US," and then it turns out that was fake. Maybe they got scammed. They try to explain it that they got scammed by somebody at Binance, or Binance just ripped them off, or who knows what happened. But in the scheme of things, it was a relatively minor issue. But everybody panicked and sold and started just creating all of this FUD around the project. They're still fine today, but that really just shows you the mindset of people who are in crypto. They're immature investors, and most of them have no business investing. Hey, Waddy. Bernie, yeah, we assume the Bo Jiden is Bernie. Thanks for showing up, Bernie. Appreciate it. Hey, Tim. So what do you guys think about the mindset of crypto investors, right? And that's really what I was going to focus on today. We're going to talk about Optimus here a little bit. And if I do get a refund on StableFund, then I'm going to throw it right into Optimus. Most likely, I think I'm going to take a little bit of that and maybe buy some blue chip, probably some XRP, just to add a little bit more to my bag. Thanks for the shout out. Yeah, no problem, Waddy. It's good to see you. Oh, yeah, and you got the ledger. Still can't see what I'm due because of the ledger. Yeah. And I was just about to move everything over to ledger too. I'm kind of glad I didn't, but luck, right? I got lucky. Maybe if I even get a refund, we still have to wait and see. But check the contract and it's accurate. Okay, good. Yeah, mine seemed accurate, and I'm going to go. Let's go into it. I didn't add it up. So let's see. Click here. Oh, can't hardly read it. Yeah. So 2344 Matic. That seems reasonable because I did add some over time when I had a little left over here and there. So I'm not going to complain about it. If I get that back, I'm totally fine. Totally happy with that. Would have been nice to have this thing run out longer, but it didn't, and that's where we're at. Let's see. B2, yeah. So there's nothing new on here. Everything's the same. The S-Rocket token obviously is getting slaughtered because they really haven't announced anything yet on what they're going to use that token for, and that's also the other, kind of the one glaring negative about Optimus, and probably about most, these types of DeFi projects that are paying, percent, even Drip. And I've actually been looking into Drip. It may be too late to get in. That's been around for quite a while, and people have made some good money in it. But I hate getting in, 9 months after it starts. That's very scary because these things don't last. But basically, the OPT token isn't used for anything other than this platform. So if you're in this and you're getting your 1%, you don't have to do anything for it. You just you have it in your MetaMask wallet or whatever, and you get your 1% every day. Don't have to do anything. I like that part. Okay. I mean, there's no interaction needed. But if something happens, and let's say they just stop paying out the 1%, the bots dry up or they're glitched out or something, or DeFi dude doesn't want to do the project anymore. Well, guess what? It doesn't matter if those tokens are still available to you because they're just in your wallet. You can do whatever you want with them, but nobody's going to buy it, right? There's not a market for it. So you're stuck either way. If these things stop paying out or stop working for whatever reason, then you're screwed, to put it lightly, right? Wadi. I'll be putting a third of my refund into OPT, nice DCA before it pumps. Yes. Now, getting into Optimus, and even if I don't get a refund, I'm probably I'll dig up some other funds and I'll put it in here just so I can play with it and we can talk about it. And if this thing goes bad in 6 months, and we can all laugh about it. Maybe not laugh at first, but later down the road we'll laugh about it. But I don't expect this to last forever, right? I expect to get in and make your money and get out, or at least have your original pulled out like you're supposed to, right? That we preach about. And that's what I'm going to do in this. This one is not going to be about diamond handing 365 and seeing what will happen, because I have a good idea what's going to happen. But this is about doing it correctly, and I'm going to show you how I would do it, right? I'll get in, I'll figure out how I'm going to break it up and get my money back, and then play with profits, right? Just the way you're supposed to do it. So let me be an example for you. In crypto, you need to be prepared to take a loss at the start. DCA, hodl, don't panic, never over leverage. Yeah, exactly. Right. And that's my case here, is that I think a lot of investors, especially in this DeFi space, are looking for the easy dollar, and they're really not taking into account the risks that are involved and what those risks are. Right. I consider it a donation. I'm donating, to these devs, my money, my crypto. If I get it back, I'm happy. If I don't get it back, well, I'm not surprised. And if I put money in that I can't afford to lose, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to panic when things start to go bad, right? I'm going to run around like I got my hair on fire, and I'm going to tell everybody that it's a scam and it's a rug pull and it's whatever, because that's going to help, right? Afternoon, Axman TFC. I'm assuming I'm just going to break that up that way. Axman TFC. I appreciate you showing up. That looks like a new name, so thanks for being here. Hey, Axman. Old Tim Shea. Gotta love him. Hello, just stopped by to say hi. Off to a football game. All right, excellent. Enjoy the football game. Doge dump incoming. Yeah, well, it pumped pretty good. Be right back. Okay. I mean, Doge has had a very, very big pump this last week, so we would assume profit taking is going to commence. So, who else is in Optimus? Let me look. I just need to check something here. All right. Who else is in Optimus? Anybody? Now, this could very well be a Ponzi. I mean, it could be. They could rug pull at some point. You have to assume that going in, right? Get your money, get out. Drip token. Who's in Drip? There's a lot of people in Drip, and Drip's been around a long time. It's kind of confusing, and I'm thinking about, I might start in Drip just a little bit, right? $100, so something I can afford to lose, no big deal. OPT3, all right. Well, I'm about to join you as soon as I get my refund. Ride this one and see. I do like that it's super easy to do. You hold it in your own wallet. They can't pull the tokens from you, but they can make them useless, right? And worthless. So, it does seem to be a stable coin at this point, because no matter how many buys come in, it's basically $1.54, $1.55, $1.53. It seems very stable. So I don't know what kind of money is going to have to come in to make the token price jump. But I imagine it's going to be big. All right. What else are we going to talk about? I've already told you guys no big investors would be in DeFi, right? A real Wall Street investor who's got millions of dollars, he is not touching anything in DeFi. No way, no how, right? Because they do too much research and they need too much information, or they need proper information in order to make investments, right? And you can do that in the regular financial sector, in stocks and bonds and whatnot. You can do the research. You know who's running things, right? You can see P&Ls and their balance sheet and their what kind of profits or losses they're taking, and then you can make an informed investment. This is gambling. Like what we're doing is gambling, and we got to be honest about it. A lot of us, I think we lie to ourselves and we think we did research, but you really didn't. You watched a video and you got greedy and you want 1% or 1.5% a day, and so you jump into something, and then you're shocked when it goes down or it doesn't pay out or you don't ROI your money. I learned to channel that myself. I don't care, honestly. I really don't. I get disappointed, but it is not the end of the world for me. A small portion of my crypto is in this DeFi stuff. This is a game. A lot of people will come to once. Yeah, I think so. Quality crypto. I do. I think that's the same thing. They're going to do the same thing I'm doing, right? And if V2 really does get going, and unfortunately, V2 in StableFund means 1% a day, 5 days a week. So you're only getting 5% a week, which, okay, let's be honest, is still a crazy amount of return on your money, from traditional finance. Crazy amount, right? But we're greedy here, and we want 1,000x tokens, and so you think 5%, that's not very much. That's a massive, right? Think about it. That is a massive amount of return on your money. 5%. But if I can get 7% with Optimus, and it seems a little more transparent and easier to do, then and everybody's heard of DeFi Dude, even though nobody knows who he is, right? He's not KYC'd. Somebody knows who he is, but the general public doesn't. So you're still investing into somebody you don't know anything about. So now it's the perfect time to keep chipping in some DCAs. Yep, I agree. 1% a day, no 3% deposit, no brainer. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. That's no fees. There's no fees here, and you hold it in your own wallet, right? Because this wallet, well, I'm not pull it up again, but the StableFund wallet, right? They have control over that. They can take that down, and now you have no access. And you can go in and you can use the blockchain, to move your money around, but they can make it difficult for you. So there's always that, right? There's always risks. There's risk involved with everything out there. I'm sorry, I can't speak right now. I need a drink. That's Diet Pepsi, not Coors Light. So I really want to know what you guys are into. What other crypto do you hold? Like, what do you want to see me check out? I'm looking for, honestly, I'm looking for content here, guys. Am I engagement farming? I don't think that's what this is. I'm content farming. Oh, you know what? We didn't talk about the, so the bots hold a lot of the tokens here, and they can do buys and sells to stabilize the price. So if there's a run on it, a lot of withdrawals on this, and the price starts to go down, the bots will basically buy itself back up to kind of keep it stable. So that's a cool feature as well, if that works all the time. So I really want to know, do we get to see the bots, right? The bots that are doing this, do we get to see that? Dogecoin. Yeah, green. Yeah, look at this chart. Looks good. I like it. Today over the last hour, it's not really moving, but 50%, 4% for Ethereum. Yeah, I don't know. I like my blue chips though, right? XRP, anyone? Let's see. What else would I got to mention here today? Oh, the whales, right? So if you get a whale that comes into Optimus, I think it depends on how big it is, right? And how much money they're trying to throw around. It should be able to handle that. But you get into any of these other projects and somebody comes in with millions of dollars, they will control that project. They can do some smaller buys on the way up, creating price to go up, causing more people to get in, and then turn around and use that liquidity to pull everything out and leave you holding the bag, so to speak. Obviously, with crypto, you can't do that in the legacy finance system. In stocks, you can't do that. If you got millions of dollars, you go try to manipulate the Apple chart. Well, you're not going to be able to. There's too much money in there. But in these tiny little crypto projects, right? These things are tiny. A millionaire could go in and wreck every single one of them. XRP, that's right, to the moon. We've had some movement. XRP, I mean, it looks like it's kind of found a floor again at the 45 to 50 cent range. And the case, I mean, we might be close to this case being over. And close could still mean March. But there's a lot of smarter people than me that say they're kind of half expecting a settlement in November, or this basically next month. You can see the bot trades on Dex Screener the day quit. You saw the price of OPT drop 20%, and then the bots brought it. Okay, gotcha. I appreciate that. Magic. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. I don't know if that's an iteration of two words or what you got going on there, if that's your name. But thank you. Thanks for being here. So I'll have to go look at it. I really haven't, done a deep dive. But the bots bringing the price back up is nice to see. XRP, XLM, XDC. Yep. Yes, brother. You are right. Quant, Flux. I don't know Flux. Quant's a big one. I think Quant's going to be huge. I think Quant, that price, not financial advice here. Quant, I think it's going to end up, a year from now being in the thousands, just because of the supply is so low. Let me put my banner up here. Okay. So nobody takes my advice, my financial advice that I'm not giving. XLM, XD, yeah, I hold all of those. Alt B, I don't. And Flux, I don't know what that is. But I would add to this, the X tokens, of course. What else do I? Algorand. And what else? What's another big one? I can't think of it. My watch list here. I got XRP, Matic, Stellar, Algorand, Quant, HBAR. That's another one I hold. I've got a little bit, maybe, I don't know, $1,000 worth or something of that. Casper's another big one that they've been talking about recently. And remember, these are all real world use cryptos. And they're just going to get more and more use case out of them as we go along. Another year or two, I think 2023, I think is going to be a good year for crypto, but leading into 2024, and I have a I have a date of 2025. Sometime in 2025, I want to be able to sell and make some life altering money. Would be sweet. I hope you guys are here to share that with me. Tim Shea, don't forget IW Austin's token. Yes, IWN. And I forget what it stands for. I can probably think about it. Somebody told me last time. It's super funny. Novatech. Ricardo Cruz, thanks for showing up. I appreciate the support here. Returns average 3% a week, but it's been around since 2000. Yes, I've heard of Novatech. I did check them out. But you know what? It's funny, and I just talked about it. As I look at 3% a week, that's not really very much, right? But if you're talking 3% a week, and comparing that to anywhere else that you could put your money in the world, right? 3% a week is still huge returns. And yes, it's been around. It's a real company. So, I mean, I guess it's probably, for crypto, it's probably about as safe as you can get in kind of the DeFi space. So yeah, Novatech. Yeah, good call there. Hopefully you're doing well in that. Flux is a sleeping giant. I'm more bullish on Flux and Kadena. And I've heard of Kadena as well. I've not done research. There are so many cryptocurrencies, and people throw suggestions at me all the time. Oh, you should check this one. I'm like, I don't have that many hours in a day I could research. Kadena, I need to write it down though, because if I write it down later tonight, I'll start to look it up on my notes. Got my show notes here because I don't know what I'm going to talk about, so I have to make notes. Kadena and Flux. All right, I'm going to look it up. I should take some profits on my Doge, but I'm not. Duarte Fernandez, thanks for showing up. Listen, if you can take profits, I take profits. You've got, I don't know when you bought in. Obviously, it depends on where your average is at, what's your DCA and all that. But it doesn't go up forever. Remember, Doge only moves if Elon talks about it. I don't know of any use case other than used for payments. I think that's kind of what it can be used for and what some people actually use it for. But it just, I don't know. I don't know. I don't get it. Don't get it myself. But then there's a lot of crypto I don't understand. I don't get. The next bull run, the top 100 will look a lot different. Yeah. Yes, you're right. Some will fall out. Some will be kind of seen as not as useful. I mean, let's be honest. We don't need 50 different blockchains, that all do the same thing, and everybody, they're just arguing over which one's better, which one's a little bit faster, which ones can do, 3 more transactions per second, right? You're going to have the big boys that are doing all the heavy lifting, right? Bitcoin, of course, is going to be around, even though I don't like it. Ethereum's going to be around unless the SEC decides to sue them. Even then, they'll be around. They'll just be paying lots of hefty fines. BNB, XRP, Cardano. I'm not a fan of Cardano. Actually, no. Let me rephrase that. I'm not a fan of Charles Hoskinson and his comments recently about XRP, and he took offense to some XRP community members about the ETH scandal, right? And that's, we can talk about that at a later time. I have videos on it. Basically, the SEC is heads of the SEC previous were involved in Ethereum-based companies, and they basically came out with policy against XRP, which was a competitor at the time. So not policy, but came out with the lawsuit. But yeah, Bernie, you are correct. They will be a lot different. There will be some altcoins that will probably shock you, and some of the, like let's talk about MetaMonkey AI for a second, right? This is a real world company. They didn't need crypto, right? They could build a metaverse without crypto, right? They're already doing it, right? They're already in the AI business. So they added it to add just another facet to that project, which is why the devs don't hold any tokens, right? Because they don't need to. It's just for the community, and then they can use it for payments inside the MetaMonkey Mall and everything they want to build. So, that is a company that's, I'm sure, is going to be around in 5 years, and it's going to look different than it does today. And it's, the token may be worth, a lot. Who knows? But it is one of those real world companies that is bringing people from outside of crypto to inside of crypto. At least showing them what crypto can do. Also doing really good on SHIB. Yeah, it looks like SHIB. It did SHIB. Yep. 32% on the week. Wow. All right. So I know a guy, he's a plumber that I work with. He has I think the last time he told me, he has like 1.1 or 1.2 billion SHIB. So I was like, damn, good for you. Good for you. And I hope this thing rockets someday, and he's going to retire. I'll tell you that. Quality, how could I forget that? Yes, IWN for the win. I'm secretly hoping ADA starts firing. I used to hold ADA, the ADA token, Cardano, but I had it for a while, and it just went nowhere. And I kept watching other cryptocurrencies, move, and so I sold it all. But now I don't like Charles Hoskins, so. But I still hope ADA does well. All right, I don't want any projects to do bad. That's not good for crypto. Furio is a great project as well. You know what? I've heard about Furio. Let's type it in and see Furio. So what do they do? Is this something else? Earn up to 2.5% daily rewards by depositing your tokens into Fur Vault. That's an odd name. Fur Vault. So this looks like a staking platform where you're going to earn something, earn tokens up to 2.5%, which is huge, right? So that's, of course, that's always a red flag for anybody who doesn't like these type of projects. Sustainable taxation, team building, referrals, anti-dump. I wonder what their anti-dump is. Let's see. I'm not going to read this all. I just want to kind of flip through it. If it's team building, so it's like drip, and that's kind of, I started talking about drip earlier, and I was thinking about drip, but the only way I could even do drip, the only way it would make sense now getting in so late is to actually team build. And I don't know how I feel about that. Obviously, in order to be in drip, you have to be on somebody's team. You have to sign up with somebody else's wallet address or their referral link or whatever it is, in order to even start it. So you're going to be on a team anyway. And that's probably the only way I would do it is if we built a team on it and then maybe use those team tokens to do giveaways and stuff. Like that's probably the only way that would work. Generally, I try to stay away from stuff that has referrals. Unless it's a super good, look at it, you got network marketing, right? That's what you can compare it to, network marketing. Start a crypto Amway business, maybe. The last time somebody talked to me about Amway, I literally kicked them out of my house. Because they lied to me to get to come in and sit down and chat about a business idea. Furio. So maybe I'll look at this if it's new, right? I only want to get into something that's new if it's new, right? Because Furio is not going to last forever. Guarantee. I can't guarantee anything, but it's a pretty good bet that it's not going to last forever. Flux is decentralized version of Amazon Web Service. Oh, gotcha. So obviously a real world solution, and with crypto, which is what I like to see. Automated USD capital, Novatech FX is what is left for me. Got my CGT refund and still getting my 2% contract until, gotcha. So Furio, automated USDT capital, and Novatech is what you're into, Brandon. Thanks for showing up, Brandon. I appreciate you stopping by, giving me your comments. Okay. Yeah, I've heard of Novatech. Obviously, just checking out Furio. Layer 1 blockchain, proof of work with a decentralized node network, and other proof of stake blockchains can provide network storage, and Dockerized apps to run on these nodes. I'm not sure, probably maybe a misspelling. I don't know if that's a word, Dockerized. It's a funny word if it is. Wadi coin coming soon. I buy Wadi coin. I believe in Wadi. Wadi knows what he's doing. He can read charts. Hold my bone for Shibarium. Got in. Oh, holding my bone for Shibarium. That sounds dirty, Tim. Got in at 60 cents. What's bone at right now? I don't own any of it. Not because it's not going to be worth something. It's just another one of those projects that only exist in crypto. Nobody outside of crypto has ever heard of Shiba. Maybe 1%. So you're doing all right. You got in 60 cents. You double your money. Boom. Was up to $1.32. I don't know what is bone. Is bone just a staking mechanism? And maybe I need to tell my buddy who's got all the SHIB about bone. Maybe he'll want to get into that. Stop holding your bone, bro. Yeah, like I said, Dan, it sounds a little weird. It might fall off if you hold it too tight. It would definitely. Furio is similar to drip in its mechanics. Okay. Yeah, I'd take a look at anything, right, with my my DGen money. If it's new, obviously that it would be preferred, because like to me, I look at drip. It's 9 months old. It's probably nearing nearing the event horizon, as it were. I hold my bow when I'm tired. Okay. We're getting off track here, people. And if you're bullish on quant, then you will like ALBT to low market cap cousin. Okay. Well, let's check that out. ALBT. Let me get a different mic stand. This thing is irritating. I can't reach anything. It's right in my way. Alliance block. Okay. Let's see. Alliance block price, blah, blah, blah. If you'd like to know where Alliance block is described to provide the bridge between traditional and digital capital markets for all participants, reflecting how traditional finance would be designed today, current technology, its claim, the ecosystem. Okay, so similar to Quant, and Quant is one of those tokens that'll be bridging, crypto or the decentralized finance, DLT, basically, in order to legacy finance systems. That's kind of what they're working towards. Interesting. Well, I'm going to put that on my favorites here. It's only at almost 6.5 cents. So must be new. Oh no, it's not new. Well, it's $1.20. It's peak back in the day when everything was worth something. Yeah, man. See, now if I didn't know any better, I'd say this is a rug pull, but obviously not. 6 cents means you can get a boatload of them. Yes, Dockerized is word. Okay, I'm going to start using Dockerized. Bone will be the gas for Shibarium. Okay, and Shibarium is the blockchain that Shiba is building. Shibarium, right? Am I saying that right? Is that the blockchain? Like I said, I don't know a ton about Shiba because I just don't care for it. I got to go do some work, but we'll finish watching later. Get back, make sure. Hey, yeah, hit the like button, everybody. I appreciate it. And Duarte, I appreciate you showing up. Go get some work done, man. Do what you got to do. Handle your business. Crypto Vo did a video on it. Okay, I'll check it out. Crypto Vo. Don't think I've heard of them, but then again, there's probably a ton of crypto channels I've never heard of. Crypto Vo. Mr. Dr. Reverend Shaman said, nice. I love the titles, man. You're moving up. I mean, you're already a Mr. before, so it's not really a new one, but Dr. Reverend? Interesting. I like the title, though. The doctor's in the house. The Reverend is in the house. The Dr. Reverend is in the house. Shaman simp. Okay, nice. Ricardo Cruz. I'm also in Seifu X, hoping the first auto rebasing blockchain succeeds. Would be life-changing for me. I'm in Drip 2, started with 200. Yeah, the Drip, one thing that I don't care for in Drip, I mean, I understand the mechanics and the process is, once you make your deposit, that's it. You're not getting it back, right? You're only getting it back if you claim your rewards. And then you're only going to make and I say only again, right? 365% of your whatever you deposit. So it's still a massive amount of return. But locking it up, especially after 9 months, for me to jump in now, I don't know. You guys let me know what you think. Is it good to get into Drip right now? Being as old as it is, and old, even though it's less than a year old, in this kind of world, that's forever, right? Drip is an old person right now. Let's see. Hit the like button. Yes, I appreciate that, everyone. I know the energy is a little different today, right? And obviously you guys can't, I can't hear your voices, but the energy is just a little less. And I think StableFund kind of ruined it, unfortunately. But we're gonna get it back. When you Dockerize an app or website, it means you place all of the contents in one container. Okay, like a docket. Dockerize, like a doc. Okay, I mean, I guess I can see that. I didn't know that was a word. Thank you. I'm learning something today. I'm slightly smarter than I was 5 minutes ago. Slightly. Legally will never have simping. I don't know I'm not sure what you guys are talking about. Do you think Terra will launch an exchange in November? Burglar and Turds. Nice, nice name. Oh man, that's funny. I'm 52 years old and I'm laughing at your turd burglar name. I probably shouldn't say that, but right, guys, we're the same. It doesn't matter what age we're at, right? Somebody farts, it's, somebody thinks it's funny. We're idiots. Terra will launch an exchange in November. Well, they keep saying they are. I believe. I don't have any reason not to believe them, even though I still don't think anybody has used their Terra Pool app that they came out with. I mean, it's cool that they came out with it, but do we even know if it works? I haven't checked it in a while. Let me go and check out Terrarium. Has anybody seen? Here's TerraPool. Let's go check it out. I mean, I do understand that we're in a bear market, but it seems weird. They haven't even nothing, right? Is it just me or is this weird? But yeah, I mean, they said they're going to come out with it. I think people are going to be disappointed. Not in the exchange itself. I'm sure it's going to be fine. And I'm sure it's going to be similar to other exchanges. But people in Terrarium, well, most people in Terrarium think that the price is going to skyrocket once this thing comes out, and I don't think it will. I think people are going to be disappointed, which is going to in turn cause people to sell because people are emotional idiots, and that's what they do. And then the price will go down, and then I'll probably DCA some more because the price will. I mean, in my opinion, the price will go up at some point in the future once they make it. Once they create reasons for people to purchase the token, right? That's why tokens go up in value, because people find a need or a reason to purchase. And you don't have to hold Terrarium tokens to use the exchange. So to me, it doesn't make any sense. Now, Terrarium itself will make money off of fees once people start using their platform, but that doesn't do anything for the token. But yes, to answer your question, I think it will. They haven't been backtracking, saying, "Oh, they're running into issues and maybe a few more weeks." But so I think sometime in November, right? They've got basically 30 days from now. How long is Optimus going to last? Right, there's the $1 million. If I knew that, I'd drop 10 grand in, tomorrow, if I knew that it was going to last a certain amount of time, or maybe more. I don't know. If you had that answer, if you said Optimus is going to last for 3 months and 16 days, right? You're going to put it whatever you can, and then you're going to pull it out right before it goes away. But we don't know that now. Just taking a guess here. It's new. It's really brand new. It's a few weeks old, or OPT3, the third version, because I had some issues with the previous one. It's 3 weeks old, something like that. I think it's less than a month, but still fairly new. Myself, I'm going to go out on a limb, and I'm going to say 9 months. I would love for it to go forever, but I just have a hard time believing that. I try to keep it real, right? It's real talk, people. Straight talk. Keeping it straight with you. How long do you think it's going to last? Some people aren't going to touch this with a 10-foot pole. They say it's a scam. And that somebody isn't here in the comments, if you noticed, to gloat over StableFund going down. Hey, George. Hello. Drip price keeps falling. Animal Farm is their next big thing. Right. So why? I do understand the mechanics of drip, right? But it can't last forever. People have to do things. They have to interact with the project in order to keep the taxes going, in order to keep paying that 1%. So it's a machine, right? But it's run by people having to do things. And once people stop doing that, or they look at the market in general and they say, "Hey, this thing's been around for 9 months. This is about the time these types of projects start to fall apart," kind of creating their own destiny, right? And then they start, just withdrawing and not recompounding anymore. And then it basically is, that's that self-fulfilling prophecy that happens. Unfortunately, and then you got the herd mindset as well. Once somebody mentions that, then they, oh, maybe I need to just start taking my money out, and then that starts to collapse things. So they have to come up with another game or another project in order to inject more funds into it, which goes to show you that there's no way it can last forever. It's gonna go down. Something's gonna cause it to fail at some point in the future. And your job is to, if you're into it, is to make as much money as you can while it happens. And hopefully you're not getting people involved in it at the very end, right? Which is why I have an issue, getting into something like that and building a team, and unless everybody is on board with that and they understand the risks. And so does that mean StableFund is all the way gone now? I've heard it had trouble a couple days ago. Did they ever? Okay, so Ike the Third, thanks for showing up. I appreciate you showing support by watching and commenting. That was very nice. StableFund, yeah, they got some problems. They haven't started refunding anybody yet. I believe technically they said tomorrow the refunds are supposed to start, or a process is supposed to start. So we're not panicking just yet. I'm not panicking at all. I was told, by my StableFund account that I was going to get a refund of 2,344 Matic tokens, which would be awesome. It sucks that I would lose I don't know, what was it? Like I had like another 6,000 in there as far as rewards. But if I was a smart investor, I would have taken that money out. But as we all know, I was doing it for content. So you guys are welcome. I lost 6,000 Matic tokens for content. Was it a good buy? Of course it was. It wasn't my money to begin with. Just the initial investment was, I earned it by literally doing nothing and talking about it. So I'm okay. I'm going to be fine. But yeah, tomorrow we'll find out tomorrow if refunds start, and I'm sure in the Telegram group people will be letting other people know, hey, I just got my refund. Calm down. Stop panicking. But anyway, that's what's going on. The Telegram group is an absolute shit show, and people are mad. And then, people can be mad. That's fine, because why are they mad? Because they invested money they couldn't afford to lose. I see some people in these Telegram groups. They're crying behind the screen and are telling people, hey, that money is how I was paying my bills, right? That I need that money, for my life. I don't know what to say to that. Like, seriously, stop investing. You're not qualified. I got in way too late with around $60. Yeah, quality crypto. Yeah, that's good. I mean, $60, it was a gamble, right? You took a shot, and it didn't pan out. And I would have been just fine if I was just doing it on my own and it wasn't using it for content for YouTube. I probably would have taken out half of that. I would have got my initial out, when I could, as soon as I could. And I probably would have profited, 2x, at least 2x by that time. And I would have ended up losing some, at the end once it goes down. But that's what I expect to have happen in those types of projects. But I would have profited, and I would have been just fine. I wouldn't have talked smack about it. I wouldn't be going around calling it a scam or a Ponzi scheme, because I made money. A lot of people made money. Be careful. Some things that Bernie teaches you will make you less smart. Okay. All right. Thanks for the warning. I'm 44. It makes me laugh to hear people say it. Yeah. Yeah. Unfortunately, if you're a guy, that just never goes away. It doesn't matter how old you are. I remember my grandfather, he's 80s, laughing about just absolutely stupid things that grandma would roll her eyes at, because we're all the same. We're all a bunch of idiots. Today is not the day to panic. Save it for tomorrow. Mr. Dr. Reverend Ramen says, I love ramen. I love ramen. Who loves pho? Anybody love pho? Right? That's fancy ramen. I love the name. Nice. You're having a chat with yourself. He's a goddamn menace. Just cut my 1% and didn't have to do a thing. See, nice and easy. Nice and easy. They make it easy for you, right? And I tell people that's a term that's used out there, right? Make it easy for people to give you money. right? And if you're doing something like this, and however long it's going to last, make it easy for people to get in, and doing nothing. How long have you held your bone? 2 weeks. That's a long time to hold your bone. Awesome Austin in the house. What is happening, Austin? I hope you're having a great day. We were talking about MetaMonkey just a little while ago and how awesome it is. And I totally expect it to be around in 5 years from now, when other projects will certainly die a very slow and painful death. Awesome. Thanks for that. I appreciate the support. Awesome. Austin. Awesome's not your first name. I know that. Austin. Crypto High. Thanks for showing up. I appreciate you. I got into OPT2 first day and migrated, going strong so far. Yep. Anytime you can get this, and I'll say it again, like 1% a day, even though we're in crypto, and some people look at that and be like, that's not very much, but that is ridiculous. It's a ridiculous amount of return on your money. Is it going to last long term? I doubt it. Right? You get in, get your money, and take your profits, and then play with the rest of the profits. Right? Maybe keep a moon bag in there, see what happens. Got into. Nope, already read that one. Wouldn't touch it with Bernie's poll. Okay. All right. MK2000. Thank you. Drip. I was talking about Drip just a little bit ago, and I don't know. I'm still on the fence, right? Two things about it. It's already been out, and I think it's over 9 months now. And these projects rarely last longer than that before things start to go bad, right? They already have to come up with Animal Farm because the price is tanking. And let's look at the price. Get out of that. We can talk about terrarium if you want later, but rip. Here's a 3-month chart. I mean, if you look at this, it looks like a rug pull. I mean, not a rug pull, but you know what I mean. It's been dropping. And I think it's dropping because people are starting just to take their money out because they know it's been a long time. And unfortunately, we end up doing that. We end up fulfilling that prophecy ourselves by creating this problem. Like, oh, it's 9 months. It's just about time. This thing's going to tank any day now. So let me get out as much as I can. But there is a case to be made. Maybe this is the one. Maybe this is the one they could figure out a way to, what am I doing? Figure out a way to make it last. Maybe it goes a couple of years. I have no idea. Right. I mean, I'm a little upset I didn't get in the beginning, but I don't care for the ones that have referrals, but unless you're team building and your team is completely aware of what they're doing and they're completely okay with the risk, then I guess it's okay. We all have to take that risk. Crypto High. Mr. Dr. Reverend Shaman said, what's up, Shaman? If you haven't watched Austin's video on the updates for MMAI and their metaverse they're building, go check it out. It's super cool to see. I mean, in real time, they're building this thing, and every week or a few days or whatever, he gets an update. And now you can, instead of just walking around, you get to get in cars and drive around and see, everything that they're building from what you saw previous. I can't wait to get in and check it out. It's him. I checked. Okay. What's up, Austin? Dr. Rev, Tim. I like the name Dr. Rev. That's a cool name. Everybody's saying what's up. I don't need to click on everybody. Sorry. I gotta speed up the chat. Hey, Waddy, I had to make sure that wasn't the ass. Okay. I never had sexual race with that Saitama halter. Russell. My Saitama journey. Nice. Journal. Got it with the picture of Rodney. Saitama, man. I don't know if we're ever not going to talk about Saitama. Right? It's the OG of shit projects. I'm going to say that. Excuse my French. Not supposed to be swearing. Not just that, people are becoming suicidal. That's another group. We calmed them down. Thank God. Ramey T, thanks for showing up. I appreciate the comment. People are becoming suicidal. This was going to be my whole live stream, which is talking about emotional idiots in crypto that have no business putting money into DeFi, right? Keep your money in. If you're going to invest money you can afford to lose, and invest it in blue chips, real world stuff, right? Not financial advice, but if you're going to do it, right, and you can't afford to lose money, or you're trying to give yourself a leg up somehow, you cannot put it into DeFi. Like, that is just the lowest of low on the totem pole for investments, for good investments. So suicidal that sucks. But I have seen chats where lots of people are saying that they've lost all of their money. They don't know what they're going to do. They use that to pay their bills with. And I'm like, dude, what are you doing? You're not doing it right. Say, Tom on Journal, what's up? What's up, Waddy dude? Instantly, I hate it. Instantly goes to top chat and not live chat. Oh, you guys are talking about your end. Queen Perseverance, thanks for showing up. I appreciate it. Hope you're doing all right. You and Waddy are having a good time this Saturday. When you hear if anyone actually gets refunds, it might be a good time to scoop up S-Rocket while low. Okay, there's another S-Rocket. Obviously is in the tank right now. I sold mine, got a little bit for it, and pulled that Matic out, and it's sitting in my other wallet. So I'm okay with that. But yeah, if StableFund's gonna do their V2, if they really are gonna do that, and they're gonna move it forward, and they're gonna pay everybody their refunds, I mean, what can you say about a project that does that? I mean, it sucks that it didn't work out for everybody. But to get a refund in crypto is unheard of. Maybe there was one or two other times somebody got a refund, but you just don't get refunds when things go sideways. You pack up and you move on. So if I get a refund, I'm going to be ecstatic. So yeah, and if they are going to continue, then S-Rocket may be used again in the future, and they maybe have some use for that. So yeah, it'll probably go up. I love all these fancy noodles. Oh, all the fancy noodles. Yeah, I love noodles. Pho is fantastic. One of my favorite foods of all time. I love a good ramen. I am having a good evening. Thank you. It's 4:00 here in Idaho. Weather's good. Starting to feel like winter is right around the corner. Waddy the center. Waddy. Oh, Waddy. NFTs are a waste of money. Oh, Bernie. I know that's Bernie. That's not Waddy. I'm learning. I'm capable of learning. I'm one of the ledger investors in StableFund. I move all my funds for more security in case they were hacked. Hopefully the ledger issue will be resolved soon. Yeah, they've got obviously they didn't know this was, I don't think they knew this was coming unless this whole thing was planned. But yeah, they've got technical issues they've got to work through to get to access what you've moved on and off of your ledger in order to get you a refund. Hey, Quality Crypto. Let's see, I'm just running down the list here. Everybody's chatting. We are so early. I was told we are early. Yes, you're told by Legal Alien, right? He is the king of early. We're so early. Austin driving skills. Yeah, Austin was a little rough with the driving on the update on the MetaMonkey. Good evening, ladies and gents. Suicide for what? It's all Happy Man. Happy Man. Now, this is the guy. I love Happy Man. This guy is good. His comments in my videos are very nice and pleasant. This dude knows how to keep it positive, and I do appreciate that. It's all an illusion. We're talking about, I know you're coming in a little late, but we have, a situation where a crypto project goes belly up, right? For whatever reason. And it almost doesn't really matter the reason, because none of these, DeFi interest paying type stuff is going to last forever. None of it. So people put money in they can't afford to lose, despite all of the warnings. And then they, now they're freaking out because they don't know how they're going to pay their bills, because they're using bill money to invest in crypto. It's crazy. And I know, I'm not heartless. I understand that there are people out there that are not in my position, that are just trying to eke out, an existence. I've been there myself, at one time or another, or you live in a different part of the world where just money and jobs and stuff don't come as easy as they come here in the US. So I do understand there are people out there that are just looking for something better, but I feel bad that they didn't do the research and they put it into something that, they probably were warned, that it's high risk. Looking into OPT3 and we'll invest today. Okay, cool. Don't do it because I'm covering it. All right. Please don't do that. Just, read the white paper, understand what it's about, but do understand that it's still a high risk situation, right? Because at the end of the day, if he stops paying the 1%, even the token is still there, right? He can't pull it out of your wallet, but the token will be worthless. There won't be anybody to buy them and you'll be stuck with it. So that's how you lose your money. I'm sure I'm getting into OPT and hopefully it lasts for a while and I can make a little money. And we're going to talk about investing properly and pulling your initial investment out and then playing with profits, right? That's what we're going to do. We're going to highlight that. Got into OPT3 today. All right. Luis Alvarado, thanks for showing up. Hope you're doing well down there in, where are you? You're on an island in the Caribbean. That's where you're at. Got in last night. Remy T should be getting my first. Okay, sweet. What time? I think there's a specific time. Like, what time is it that you're going to get it? Is it coming overnight? I'm assuming it's the exact same time every day. Hey, Remy. Oh, I'm at the end of finally. Believes crypto. Caught my ledger in my zip. No, I can't pee. What a day it's been. Yeah, that would be tough there. Believes you spelled your name wrong, but that's okay. Wadi the crypto. Puerto Rico. Yes, Puerto Rico. I knew that. I just couldn't think. of the name. Later team. Got to go. Hey, Steven, thanks for showing over. Appreciate the support. Hopefully we'll see you next Saturday and it'll be a little more upbeat. It'd be nice to see some green, in the market, but I just don't see that happening. When you have a small ledger, those things seem to happen. 2100 UTC plus or minus. Okay. All right. Yeah. I'll find out soon enough once I throw some in there. And I've got a little bit of, I think I've got some extra Matic sitting in my MetaMask. I can probably change over to BNB and throw it in there. I think that's what you got to do. Yeah, that was funny. So if you do anything today, if you learned anything today, right, please follow the rules. Invest what you can afford to lose only. Don't get emotional about your investments. It doesn't help. It just makes you more stressed. 21:40 p.m. UTC each day for, okay. All right. Excellent. I agree. We might not see much green soon, even the weekly green. Yeah. Yeah. I think we're still, God, I don't know when this is going to end. But I'll be glad when it gets here. And I think, I honestly believe that if Ripple and the SEC come to some sort of settlement, which will definitely benefit Ripple and XRP, that might start a small bull run, might give people some hope that the SEC is not going to ruin crypto for everybody. Happy man. Nope, not buying OPT because you covered it. Because excellent. Investor risk management. Yep. You're doing it right. That's what you got to do. Unfortunately, we don't, right. I put money into Tesla. I took some money through bought I don't know, maybe $5,000-$6,000 worth. Literally, like the next day, I think it dropped like 10%. 2-bit crypto, nice, but you can order a bucket hat from my store. Needle, a bucket hat. I don't know if I can wear a bucket hat with my headphones. I don't know if that's going to work. Bucket hat. Do you have any of those flip-flops for sale? I could use some flip-flops. Maybe get them on discount because it's about winter time and I won't use them till next year. So Optimus is going to be the next play. I'm going to think about drip, but I just don't, unless I build a team, it just doesn't seem like it's worth it. Furio, I'll look at that. And then, whatever else comes up. I don't see a lot of things happening right now. I don't see a lot of new projects opening up in the bear market. It's too hard. It's hard enough to get enough followers and wallet holders for decent legit projects like MetaMonkey AI. Having a hard time getting people on board, and I know more will come. It'll grow, and it's nice that we're building in the bear market, so that when that bull comes back, we'll be ready to rock. Multiple person, yes, Bernie has multiple personalities. Flippy floppies, excellent. I got into drip forever ago. I wouldn't touch it right now. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking. I like to say I'm a pessimist, but I'm really more of a realist. I'm a realist in that, I can see the writing on the wall. Hopefully it doesn't go away. Right? I don't want that to happen. I want whoever's making money in there to keep making money, including the very newest investor. And unfortunately, the newest guys in usually get burned once these things start to fall apart. So. Animal Farm's right around the corner, I guess, and I don't know what that's going to do. I really haven't done a dive into that. And take your profits. Don't get dragged away with, yeah. Yeah, we have a way of, everything's emotion based, right? I mean, we're humans, so we have a dream, right? You want a financial free future. You want to get rid of your job. You want money in the bank. You want to be able to take care of your parents. Whatever it is, you're dreaming of. And crypto it can be a way to help you do that, but we don't take it into consideration the real cost, right? The real risk. Right? We throw money out there and we're just hoping and crossing our fingers and praying that this thing doesn't rug pull or something doesn't happen. But it's a dream. It's just a dream, and a lot of it's not real. Yeah, these projects are in a. Yes. Well, yeah, I don't know which ones you're talking about, but these projects here in a bear market do well because the other, the blue chips aren't going anywhere. Right? We're not going to see any all-time highs here anytime soon. My opinion, anyway. We'll see what happens with the election. I think we may get a good bit of positive sentiment if Republicans take over, House or the Senate or whatever. That might be seen as a bullish thing for the market because Republicans, it doesn't matter which side of the fence you're on. Republicans tend to do better in the economy type area. When it comes to elections, if the economy is going bad, Republicans tend to get elected because people seem to think that it's going to turn around. Whether it's real or not is irrelevant. It's all about perception. And then, if fuel prices started to tumble right now and we thought the economy was getting better, Democrats might stand a chance. But I just don't see that happening, especially with the president out there, a couple of days ago, trying to claim that gas was already over $5 when he took office, which is obviously a complete lie. And he may believe that because I don't think he really knows where he's at most of the time anyway. Take your profits is right. I learned massive lesson with stable. StableFund, not so stable. It's stable. Everything is stable until it's not. Tina Turner from Degrassi. Another one. Have no fear. I am here. Rowena, if that's the real one. Now, see, I have a hard time, right? I'm doubting, who's real and who's not real. Rowena, if that's the real Rowena, thanks for showing up. I appreciate it. If it's not, well, whoever it is, thanks for showing up. If it's Bernie, thank you as well. I've heard of this. And what do you mean it's coming back soon? I don't know did something happen to it? Did it fail? Or are they going V2 or something? Rowena. Yep. Husrea, thanks for showing up. I appreciate it. Man, I got burnt by StableFund. I'm one of those stupid people that never took profit. I compounded. Yeah, dude, I'm sorry. You live and learn. Yes, you do. Listen, I hope you weren't doing it because I was doing it. I think maybe 4.5 months, you might've been in it longer than me. But mine was intentional, right? I mean, I hope everybody understands that. I was doing mine for content on YouTube. That's why I didn't take profits, right? Normally I guarantee, yes, I would have taken profit and I would have 2 or 3x my money already. And I probably would have lost, some of those rewards would have been lost in there, but that's not a big deal. That's an imposter Rowena. Coming soon. Okay. Oh, it's coming soon, not coming back. Okay. Yeah, coming back. Yeah, hopefully not like coming back like StableFund V2, but coming soon. Open it up, and that's let me write. I got to write the name down. I've seen the name in videos on YouTube, and in I'm assuming it's going to be another. Well, let's look at it. How you spell it? Final Fantasy Graph. Oh, that's probably not it. Unico Crypto. There we go. There we go. Let's see what it is. Well, do we have a website? Here we. Nope, that's not it. All right. Well, I'll have to find a. Is it Uniglow? Not Uniglow. No, I don't want to waste a bunch of time on this. I'll look it up later. I'll track it down. Where's my wrench? Well, I think you only get a wrench on one of your names, so I have to go look at wrenches. I think I can't see on my side. I can't see who has a wrench and who doesn't. I know Tim does for sure. But again, let's address this one more time, right? So live and learn. Take your profits. Take your profits. Hey, hi, shaman. To that one. Sorry, hi, Waddy. Shaman, I'm too quick. That's what I've heard. Rowena, I'm not going to go through all of these. Unico. Oh, it changed it on me there. Unico. Here we go. That looks like it could be it. Yep, that's probably it. Whitelist. Tokenomics. Let's just get right into the meat here. For any given transaction, password revenue, treasury, multi-sig contract secures 3.6. I guess I can read it in front of me here. 3.6 of every buy versus every sell, generating passive revenue for the protocol. Okay, but what do you get? Solves many of the issues that typically plague DeFi projects: unsustainability, inequality, and poor longevity, right? Well, all of which those things we're talking about. Stability and security. Here's my problem. My problem is all of them that come out say the same thing, right? They've solved issues and they're going to be more sustainable and go longer. Let's see. So let's learn more. I just want to see what's it going to give me. I put my money in and it gives me what? Emotional neutrality. Nope, it doesn't give me that. Only I can give me that. Daily. Okay, 1% daily reward. Okay, and I find 1% to be an acceptable amount, right? It's not too little. It's not promising you too much. It doesn't scream this is a scam and it's only going to last for 3 days and it's a Ponzi. I'll have to look more into that, but I got it written down, and I'm just going to save this right here. Done. Saved. Okay, and if this is new, then maybe might be another one to get into. Diversify. That's what I got to do. Thanks, Crypto High, for that recommendation. I appreciate it. Hey, Sean, check out Mist. It's the new stable fund, but they show trades apparently. Mist. Awesome. I love all the suggestions. But if they show the trades, do we know that those are the real trades, right? Now, I know DeFi Dude said he saw bots, right? And I mean, what bots he saw? Excuse me. In relationship to StableFund, he said he saw bots working. Now, were they stable fund bots? I don't know, but that's kind of what I thought he said. But apparently, he didn't. If he doesn't think the bots are real, even he said himself on one of his Telegram messages that it looked like they rug pulled. So we're not sure, but I'm going to check out this one. I appreciate that. Missed. Okay, missed. Let's go on. Finance. See if it'll pop up. I guess this is probably it. Stake and earn up to 1.5% per day. BUSD plus whatever their missed token is. Algorithm and trading bot profits 9 times out of 10 using market indicators. Huh. This is the issue with bots, right? And we're in bot season right now. Everybody has a bot. Do they really work? Don't know, right? It's hard to tell. If these trading bots really worked, I guess as good as some of these want to make you believe, then I think there would be a lot of people out there throwing money at it. So, and maybe they do have a bot that works. I'm sure at some point somebody's going to be able to build a bot. And I know there are bots that work out there and that do make money every day, or probably most days. Legal Alina, City Girls. Legal Alina, I love that name too. That's not me. That's not me. I have my wrench. Rowena has a wrench. Legal Alina. Nice. Waddy. Okay. Bernie, bro, be yourself. I'll never change. Let's see. Yes, I checked that out as well. Looks very interesting. They show their trades. Okay. I mean, if they're showing their trades, what is their, I mean, obviously, what's the risk now, right? What risk am I taking? I'm going to favorite this one too, so I can look at it later, because I'm not sure everybody wants to go through it. But obviously, there's a tiered platform here. If I put in $1,000, I get 500,000 MXST. So these are missed tokens. I get 1% a day. So increasing up to 1.5%, but you got to hold $30,000 worth. That's a bit outside my comfort zone, so we won't be getting in on that. But I could probably throw $1,000 at it, or 500 at least to start. Oh, well, basically your tiers. Here's your tier, 0.75. That's still a lot. I mean, 0.75%, even less than 1%. That's still a ridiculous amount of return on your money. When you look at the market overall. So I'm going to go over that later. But if they show their trade, so what's your risk now? Right now, what risk do you assume when you're in this? Right, that they're going to stop trading. Obviously, they're in charge of the missed token, so I have to look at that, kind of see where the risk falls there. Rowena, that's Hugger. Okay. Why do I appreciate not having my name and Hugger in the same sentence? Yeah, as anybody, I believe, would probably like that. I am moving from StableFund to OPT. Okay, to Optimus. Bob Altamari, I appreciate you showing up. That's a new name. If you haven't been here before, thank you. Yeah, I think a lot of people are. I think we might see that price move once refunds start hitting. Hopefully, once refunds start hitting, people will start to think it's me. Hey, Bob. XRP will replace the dollar by 3024. Seamus from Cork. XRP are you thinking in 3024? Buy it now before it's too late. 3024, that's a long time from now. Pretty sure I'm not going to be around to see it. XRP, I don't know if XRP is going to replace the dollar. I don't think it's designed to replace the dollar. Do you use bots? Bernie, yeah, Bernie, do you use bots? I don't remember somebody in here who said no. Okay. Bernie is a bot. Yes, I believe that. Bernie, you need your address. Send your pack of Huggies too. Of the nut variety. My people are from Cork. I'm a bit. So you Cork, that's Ireland, I'm assuming, if I'm not incorrect there. I believe I'm a little Irish. My name, Sean, obviously spelled S-E-A-N, Sean Patrick. Sean Patrick is my name. So probably a little Irish or somewhere. Don't cross the line, bro. Okay. If these platforms are really just trading bots, why not trade and then give the profits to holders? Why not trade and then just give? Well, I think that's what they're doing. If these platforms are really trading bots, they are trading and they're giving profits to people who hold the token. I think that's what they're doing. Seamus, Tim from Carrick-on-Shannon. Don't know where that's at. Got to run. Quality Crypto. Hey, thank you. I know it's late for you over there. I appreciate you showing up. Hopefully you enjoy the chat here. Good luck with everything and hope to see you next week. Tim is a corky. I totally made that. Why guarantee a specific percentage every day instead of just distributing real? Well, but why would they do that? Right? I mean, they want to make money, assuming this is totally real, right? And totally legit. Now they made a bot for people to buy into to give people profits, right? So if they're making 2%, well, they're making 2%. They don't have to use their own money. They're using your money, right? They're using my money. So there is zero risk for them, but they're providing the service, so they get some of the money. So they can just say, hey, we're going to give you X number of percent. That'll keep you happy. It's way more than you're going to find anywhere else. So yeah, I don't have an issue with it. I mean, I understand your question, but why would you do that? Would you trade and be profitable and just give it away? Maybe you would. Maybe you're nicer than I am. A corgi? What? XRP replaced Poopcoin Inu. Yeah. Yeah. I wonder in 100 years, you know what's funny? And you think about how technology works. Is crypto even going to be a thing in 100 years? Or is something else going to replace it? Right? Some other technology is going to come out. And crypto is going to start going by the wayside, right? Like, we got Web3 now, it's taken over Web2, basically just a financial-ish version of the web. But something's going to replace crypto, and it may not even look the same in 100 years. I'm not going to be here, so I don't really care. I only care about the next, 20, 30 years, however long I'm going to be alive. And my kids, of course, my kids' lives. Bernie's craft professionalism, he would never use a bot. Yes, respect. That's a very Irish name. Sean Patrick, it is a very Irish name, but I don't think I'm that Irish. At least I don't have an accent. PionX is offering bot trading for free. I haven't checked them out yet. PionX. Okay, there's another one. Thank you. I'm going to have a lot of homework. Ramy T, I appreciate that. Daniel Gayton, hey. Daniel in the house. I am good. How are you, Daniel? Hopefully your Saturday is going well. I was not able to get on the Twitter space earlier today for MetaMonkey and whatever else you guys talked about. I'm sure you were probably there. Carrick-on-Shannon is in Ireland. Okay, that's a real excellent. I would love to go visit Ireland just because it looks like a super cool country. Looks like great countryside. The people seem nice from what I've heard, and I've met some people from Ireland at some point in my life, and I would love to go. There are a lot of places I would love to go. I don't know if I'm going to get around to it or have the funds and time to do it. Is it a nice place? Mr. Gayton, hello. They can still take a cut, but I think the risk not making 1.5% every day is relying on Ponzi instead if they don't make. Yeah, but if they're showing their trades, then right, I have to, right, they're showing you their trades, so they're showing you what they're making, which kind of seems, foolproof. I'll really have to check it out. If that's the case, then another investment for me, maybe. If they don't make payouts based on real profits instead of flat rates, right. Obviously, if they're offering you or they're telling you you're going to get 1.5%, but they lose money one day, right? Where's that money coming from, right? Well, In StableFund, where you're told it's coming from this pot of money, all the extras that they made on the days that they made 6% or 8%. And I know it's possible to make those kind of returns, but not every day, right? There's no guarantee there, and there's days you're going to lose money. Web 4. Yep. What's Web 4 going to be? Just seems like it would be more sustainable. Yeah, so sustainable in a manner which they're just going to trade and say, hey, this is what we made today, and then split it up, between everybody. So everybody's, you're not getting the same percentage every day. But unfortunately, we're human and we don't like that. We want to know, what we're getting for our money, right? We're risking our money. What am I going to get? If you tell me, well, I'm just going to give you some. Well, I'm probably not going to put money in your project. But I do understand your point, and it does make sense. It's nice, Tim. Northwest, I believe. Rowena. Okay. Driven through it. Wow. So you've driven through there. That's cool. I'd love to go. I need to get to Europe and just do some. It's a little too late in the game for me to go backpacking, I think, through Europe, but go on some nice vacations would be pretty cool. I've been trading our biological wealth with Lifecoin. We will be trading our biological wealth with Lifecoin. Sniff. Thanks, Sniff, for showing up. I appreciate it. Lifecoin and I don't know what the heck that means, but I'm going to have to check it out. I already started this one. Let's see. Lifecoin. Get paid. Is this what one you're talking about? Lifecoin? It says Lifecoin. It's crypto related. It appears to be. You're going to get paid to walk. Well, I do walk. Actually, I have a nice route where I can walk 3 miles. And I need to do more of that. I wonder what I could get paid for walking 3 miles. Huh. And it's just an app. You walk and you get paid in Lifecoin. Is this what you're talking about, Sniff? We'll get to Cork someday. You have to show me. Yeah, Tim, you know what? MMAI blows up one day and we're filthy rich, right? Let's go. Let's take a trip to Ireland. Let's get the crypto boys together and girls and go to Ireland. It was short. Okay. You were on the Twitter space. It was short. I mean, there's not a ton to talk about. And this is, I talked to Alex and I kind of chat a lot. Alex is another content creator for MetaMonkey, and he does a Paratoken and some other stuff. Super nice guy. And we chat and it's, we were kind of complaining that it's really tough when there's not a lot of updates going on and the market's kind of dead, right? And we're in this flat period in crypto. It's tough to come up with content. I mean, it can be stressful. Some days I come home and I'm like, what am I going to make a video of today? I don't know. I can't, I can only do so much for MetaMonkey AI, do one a week and then talk about it if there's not really much going on. So, bull runs, obviously you can tell why it's much easier to get content and get followers out there or subscribers. You get your content game up. Nice. I'm nice and Irish. Excellent. Rowena, is that a Irish? Is Rowena an Irish name? I'm sorry, I'm a moron right now and I can't speak. Ballycotton is beautiful. The people are nuts up north. Stay away from Dublin. I imagine Dublin is just a big city, with big city issues, big city people. I am not a big city guy. I do not like the city. And I'll be honest with you, I most of the time don't like people. So I don't like to go anywhere where there's lots of people. But Seamus, that's awesome. Are you currently in Ireland? If you're watching from Ireland, I mean, I'm impressed. Not impressed like that's a feat, but that I have somebody from Ireland who's watching the channel. Marty, hey Rowena, what's up, Marty? Thanks for showing up. Man, we're already an hour and damn, it's getting late. Hour and 38 minutes into this. I got 31 people watching. I mean, thank you. Thanks to everybody for watching. I do, and this is really my favorite time of the week, coming and doing the live stream. And I need to do another one, maybe on Wednesday or something, just to break up the week and give me something to do. And we'll talk about other positive crypto projects like this Lifecoin. I'm going to download that app and I'm going to walk and I'm going to see if that's going to work for me. I will report back on the next live stream. I do know that much about, but I don't know that much about bots. So this is interesting. Yeah, good old fashioned clicking. Yeah, I'm not a trader. I've done it in the past, used MT4 platform, that's MetaTrader 4. Uh, I don't have the patience. That's my problem, right? A lot of times you have to be patient. You have to sit there. You have to wait for the right setup, whatever metrics you're using in order to trade, whatever's clicking your buy and your sell, and you got to be patient and wait for it. And I don't have the patience like that. I get, I start wandering off and checking out YouTube content while I'm trading and end up missing the trades. So a bot would be super cool if I could program a bot, and I know places you can go do that and put one together and kind of put it to work and test it. But that's more work, and I really don't have time for that. Hey, Rev and Sniff, Marty, how are you? I'm good, Daniel. Hope you're well, bro. Do you need a whole Lifecoin to earn? So Mr. Dr. Reverend Shaman said, do you need to hold the Lifecoin in order to earn? I would imagine that would make sense. I don't know. Let's see. Your Lifecoins can be exchanged for gift cards. Oh, that's cool. All right. I like it already. Collect Lifecoins with every GPS confirmed step. The more steps you take, the more you earn. Want to spread to join. So maybe you don't have to. Maybe you just start earning it in your wallet. Okay, so you can join our ambassador program, right? Which is basically a referral. This kind of referral obviously makes sense, right? You're just walking. That's all you're doing, right? What's your risk? Are you, how do they get their coins, right? How are they getting their money in order to pay you in crypto, right? So we need to know that, because they're giving you crypto and all you're doing is walking. Where is it coming from, right? Where's their revenue? Our mission. Believe everyone should have access to the latest innovations in health technology. We've got some people here. I'm not going to pronounce names because I'll mess it up. AI and machine learning in the hands of every individual with food AI and our other AI solutions. We provide unprecedented solutions that will make healthy living easier. Okay, awesome. But where's the money coming from? That's the question. I'll have to find out. Okay, I'll go into that later. I'm going to star this one so I can come back to it. Dublin is full of dubs. That's the problem. Okay. Yeah. And I'm sure it's a big city with big city problems, big city people. Dublin is the capital of dubstep. Oh, yeah. I from Cork. Marina lives in Ireland. Excellent. No, it's an Irish name, and I'm watching from Ireland. Okay. That's cool. On the other side of the world for me. I appreciate it. Sean, I got to go bail out. I'm almost 3. Holy cow. Get some sleep, Ramy. Dang, I appreciate you showing up and chatting. I really do. Go get some sleep. 3 a.m. Damn. It's a rare thing I see 3 a.m. I'm too old. I'm too old for that. Seamus is looking for a fight between Cork and Dublin. Little tribalism going on there in Ireland, I'm sure. Hey, I made up Lifecoin. I was just implying. Oh, sniff. Okay. Well, hey, you know what? You got me onto a Lifecoin that I'm going to have to check out because I do walk. So, everybody walks. Implying that something along the lines of NeuroBioLink will interact with blockchain. Gotcha. Okay. So I totally missed that one, Sniff. But something positive came out of it. So thank you. Pinex is nice. It's just your own coins, but nothing like 1.5% daily. Different breed, but a lot safer. Yeah, right. Then this is what I talk about in my videos is that risk versus reward, right? If you want to make 1.5%, there's a heavy risk there. Heavy risk, right? High risk. If they're going to offer to pay you 0.5% or less, right? The risk level comes down. It's probably more sustainable. The less they're going to pay you, the more sustainable or the longer term it's going to go, I imagine. That's kind of how that works. Pretty Just set the pre-made ones. Oh, for bots you're talking about. Yeah, and I know I've read and listened to some people who've done bots, and it's they kind of they say they're hit or miss. It all depends on the metrics you put into it in order to trade. Like what's the triggers, and it's trying to be consistent and make a consistent ROI every day is tough to do. Rowena, I am a singing man, not a fighter, a singer. Excellent, Seamus. Seamus is not a fighter. Well, I'll tell you what, just looking at him, he looks tough. I wouldn't try to fight him. He looks like he'd probably kick my butt. Hey, Sniff. There really is. I was just making up a name. Gotcha. That's funny, though. That's funny. You got us onto Livecoin, all right? Everybody go, if you're walking, download an app that's going to pay you just for walking. That's funny, Sniff. No, it's not an Irish name, and I'm watching from Ireland. Oh, no, it's not an Irish name, and I'm watching from Ireland. No, it's not an Irish name. Ads. Okay, that makes sense, right? What are they doing? They have ads on the app. Stupid autocorrect is messing. Oh, gotcha. Me too, Rowena. I'm down Cork. Okay. So 2 people from Ireland. What are the odds of that? Rowena uses a Gaelic keyboard. Sniff, you're messing with people. I'm for real. I just use the name Lifecoin, hypothetically not realizing it really exists. Well, the name like Lifecoin, I mean, it makes sense that somebody's already snatched that one up. Yeah, that's an easy one. I'm not gonna. No, not. I'm not getting into that one. There's some Gaelic for you. I don't even know what that was. You got to get on. You got to set up your own YouTube. Get your own channel going, or put out some content so we can hear you talk. Stop speaking garlic. Maybe Gaelic is what he meant. Oh, there you go. See, now these two can chat back and forth. No, I see. I can't. I'm not even gonna attempt that. Garlic is what Irish garlic Irish pirates speak. That's funny. Dr. Rev. Good vibes. Rajiv Pandy. Hopefully I said your name correctly. Thanks for showing up. I appreciate it. How is your day going? You're in a little late. I don't know how much longer we're going to go. Probably not too much longer. Hey, Rajiv. Seamus is from the Irish rock band Pure Shite. Nice. I heard Gaelic. Gotcha. Yeah. Yeah. If you want to hear that, I licked my cat. Now I have hairs on my. What is going on? I don't even understand Irish. I only know a few things. Irish is extremely hard to learn. Irish? Huh. That's funny. Well, I think even though Rajiv just showed up, I think I'm done. Oh, Alex was going to join me on the channel, but he says he is. Oh, he's sick, under the weather. Under the weather. No problem, Alex. Not feeling well. That's going around right now. A lot of people getting sick. Rowena said, oh, gotcha. The Rowena to English dictionary is extremely offensive. We wouldn't say that down in Cork. That's funny. And Seamus looks like a more respectable kind of guy. He would never talk like that. It's extremely offensive. Huh. We learned it in school for 12 years and not many of us know it. Do they teach Gaelic in schools? Or are you just talking general Irish? I'm assuming Dr. Rev just looked up some. Oh, Seamus is not Irish. Sean Seamus is on it. Okay, somebody's fooling me again. Seamus runs a bookie shop. That's funny. They teach it in school and you're forced to learn it. Wow. All right. Interesting. Sniff. Irish people are like white Jamaicans. That's a good analogy. White Jamaicans. They look like white people and they don't speak the same though. Of course, that's an American saying, right? If you don't speak American English, then you assume they're different. Sniff. She's not white. White Jamaicans. Yes, it's funny. That's funny. What? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. We've kind of gone off the rails. Dude, I'm sorry I've been crypto for starters, Alex. Well, thanks for showing up in the chat. I appreciate it. I'm sorry to hear that you're sick. That's terrible. Hopefully you don't got the one special disease that's going around, or maybe you do and it's just a regular old flu. Where's Digital Orgy when you need him? Right? Everyone's a little white. That's funny. Tim Shea. Hey, Alex. Yeah, I'm just about finished, guys. I don't know what else I could go over. I mean, we could sit here and chat all day long. But I kind of said my piece, and hopefully the people who are listening take heed to what I say about getting into crypto. Don't put money in you can't lose. Don't get emotional about it when things go tough. You have to assume these things, especially in DeFi. Nothing in DeFi is going to last forever. I don't know what you're saying, Dr. Rev, but could use an orgy, I guess. Nice. Very nice. Baby. Seamus from Cork. That's funny. All right, everyone. I am out of here, people. I'm going to go and probably make some dinner and then do some homework. And I don't know what else. I have no idea what I'm going to do. But you guys have a great night. I do appreciate everybody showing up for the live stream. I'm going to be back again next Saturday. Obviously, it's not going to be called StableFund Saturday anymore because StableFund is now changing. And I'm not going to call it Optimus. Well, maybe I am. Optimus Saturday because it doesn't have a very nice ring to it. But let's see. I just saw a funny one. Clean behind the oven, Sean. Is that a saying or is that just something I need to go do? Actually, we were cleaning this weekend. I did spend a little time in the garage getting some stuff organized. The garage is an absolute disaster because I have two sons. They both like cars. They both like to work on cars. So I've got car parts and tools and stuff all over the place. Clean behind the oven. So yeah, we did do some cleaning today. Actually, you know what's weird? We've lived in this house like 4 years now, and we actually had a professional window cleaner come and clean all of the windows and the blinds and the windowsills and everything. And it's amazing. I can see out the windows now. Huss, thank you for showing up. I appreciate it. Again, I'm humbled every time I get on a live stream and people show up to chat. It's fun. I really enjoy it. Shaman is broken. Somebody's broken. Great being on the pod with y'all. Beautiful beings. Good night. Happy man. Thanks. I forgot. There was you know what? I'm going to do it anyway. I have to go find a comment. It was an absolutely epic comment on one of my videos. And I said I was going to share it on my live stream and I haven't done it yet. I need to do it now before I go. But happy man, listen, this is one of the most beautiful guys, or I'm assuming you're a guy because your name is Happy Man. I mean, I'm sorry if I assume the wrong gender here. Super positive. I always love his comments. Hopefully you stick around for a long time on my channel. I love you being here. It's not been cleaned since last year. Yeah, behind the oven here. Yeah, it's probably been longer than that. Yeah, but that's a good idea. Clean behind the oven. That's something that needs to happen every once in a while. Don't get wrecked. And if you do, don't ask me for money. Peace. Sniff. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you, Sniff. I throw money out there. I consider it a donation at this point. Okay, I guess I'm not going to go. The crypto talk. Let's see. Now, it's, of course, the chat's going to still go. Shaman is asking how crypto for starters he is. He is. I'm not sure what that one is. Later, Sean. You're the man. Well, I don't know about if I'm the man. I am a man, but thanks, Dr. Rev. I appreciate you showing up, Shaman. Always fun. The crypto talks with the crypto smith. J.M. Frank, thanks for being here. You are coming in kind of on the tail end, but I'm going to stick around, I guess, for a few more minutes. As always, I appreciate everybody who shows up. Okay, hang on. I got to go get this comment that somebody made. That was an absolutely epic comment. Shoot, what? You have to give me a second here. I got to find the. No, not. I want all comments. Let's see. Silence. Awkward silence. I was in stay how long? I believe. Come on, where is it? I'm upset. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna read it to you guys. Okay, this comment on my video. This was the video where I'm talking about basically StableFund kind of, did they rug is the title. Brandon Del Rosario, he says, it's kind of a long one. He said, I'm upset. I mean, it's not just StableFund. For me, it started with BitConnect, right? BitConnect is from 2017. So this dude he's been in it since I've been in it, because I was in BitConnect. And BitConnect was an absolute Ponzi. It was kind of an obvious one after a little while, but it went on for a long time. So for me, it started with BitConnect, then Wonderland Time, then Terra Luna, then Yield Nodes, then the other day Freeway, which I haven't heard of, then Crypto Gem trading, although this is still paying out 2% a day, then StableFund. So it's like one project after another. I'm in other stuff, but at some point, like nothing seems to work except for maybe holding on to Bitcoin or Ethereum for years, and then maybe. I guess this is how people become ETH and Bitcoin maxis, because all these DeFi projects don't work out. Also, I don't consider StableFund DeFi. You're giving your crypto to someone to manage, so that is centralized. It's not traditional finance, but it is to me. It's centralized, so this shouldn't be classified as DeFi. This is degen, which I agree. And unfortunately, I think most of DeFi is degen. And I admit all the other projects I tried are degen, and I know the risks. I take it on the chin, but this is why crypto will never take over the traditional finance system, because too many bad actors, scams, failed projects, etc. I mean, Bitcoin has a chance, and maybe Ethereum, but that's it really. DeFi will only be for degens. I don't agree with everything he says, but it's a sham, because I believe in crypto and the movement. I'm just trying to make enough to deposit for a house. So it's not money I couldn't afford to lose, but it's money I could have used for a deposit for a house. But the amount I had invested wouldn't even be enough for a decent sized deposit for a house anyway. So he's kind of talking himself through this. I mean, at this point, the only way I can see getting upset, I can see getting a house, is literally waiting for our parents to die. Like, how sad is that? I have a full-time job and a side hustle and a family to look after, and it's just frustrating. Like, you can feel this he's just mad. And I get it. And then he says, I'm just venting, and it's not like my family isn't going to eat or I can't pay my bills or anything. I'm fine and doing well, but it's just frustrating and upsetting, right? This is a good vent. You can't put money in the bank and expect a decent return. The stock market is taking a massive dive. House prices keep going up, which is good for people who already own a home, but outpacing wage growth, inflation, energy crisis, crypto projects scamming and rugging, and market crashes. There's nowhere to put your money. I mean, I'm working a full-time job with a side hustle, and I guess I should be grateful. My kids are healthy, happy, clothed, and sheltered, but I can't provide the generational wealth for them at the moment. I have to take these huge risks and work harder, but everyone says work smarter. Well, crypto isn't smarter. It's the least smartest thing to do. But you're so right. It's all gambling. And he says, F it, I'm selling drugs. That's how he left it. That to me was the best comment I've ever got. You know what I mean? You could feel the guy's frustration in his comment. And then at the end, he's like, screw it. I'm just going to go sell drugs. And I don't recommend selling drugs. I mean, it's not like you can't make money. It's that, there's a serious downside to it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that reading of a comment. And I wanted to read it because I told him, I commented back and I said, I'm going to read this on my live stream because that was epic. Be careful of clean windows. Yeah. Don't put your head through it. Dr. Rev is talking, I guess it must be Gaelic. You have some sort of translator. I wrote it wrong. The neighbors will be able to see you stripping off now. Yeah. Well, they don't want to see that. I'll tell you that. They're not going to look. Have a great night. Daniel, I appreciate it, Daniel. Have a great night and a better weekend. I still don't know. I can't remember Irish. Take care. Take care, Tim. I appreciate it. I only know a few bits. Tim Shea, the OG. Bye-bye, Rowena. I appreciate that. Everybody's saying bye. Autocorrect again. Thanks for coming, Tim, and thanks for the support, babe. Happy man. Yes, sir. Am male, 50 years young, married, one beautiful daughter, 14, German Persian from Udai, Munich, now in Brazil for 10 years and selling my vegan organic raw ice creams. Very interesting, happy man. Obviously, you are doing all the right things. And I appreciate your positivity that you bring. I really do. Hopefully everything goes well for you. And you guys stay happy and healthy. Vegan organic raw. I don't know if I can get behind the vegan organic raw ice creams. I'm not sure what the raw part is, but I'm sure you're doing well. I mean, if you're selling it, somebody's eating it. Happy man, stay happy. Yep. What's that? Is that? Oh, that's a happy man, stay happy. Tim, you too fast. My comments about happy man. Yeah. Yeah. She's pointing probably to the vegan organic raw ice cream. Rowena, I don't know that I would try it. Actually, I tried just about everything, so I probably would try it. Big Pharma sells drugs. Yes, Big Pharma does sell drugs. Rowena, you on Snapchat? Marty, Rowena. Okay, so anyway, hopefully you all enjoyed that the live stream, and I will see you guys again on Saturday. Everybody, stay safe, stay healthy. Except for you, Alex. Apparently, you're gonna be sick, so you'll get through that, and we'll see you on a live stream sometime in the future. But with that, guys and girls, I am out of here. See you guys.